and welcome back to my channel. My name is Frances, and if you're new here, welcome. I hope you will stick around for a while, like and subscribe, and if you're regular, welcome back. I appreciate you all so much. I decided to get on here today because it's been a couple of weeks since I did a video, and I've been really busy. I've been kind of traveling into Toronto. I've been to Niagara Falls. It's just been birthdays, weddings. It's just been crazy. So I thought, what can I find when I get busy like that doing stuff, I kind of get away from the uh, motivation of doing videos. So I thought today I didn't have a lot to talk about, but I thought I'm going to get on today, and I do have a couple of things that I thought you might be interested in. I wanted to share with you friend mail I got, and some books that I've just recently purchased, and what I'm reading right now because I have decided to get back into reading again. I just haven't had time, and Nora's back at school, so that really frees me up some time to not only do my knitting, crocheting, which these little pumpkin guys here are my latest obsession, but catching up on orders for hats and things like that. So anyway, if you're interested in hearing about this and that, just what's going on in my life right now, then just keep watching. We're going to start with some friend mail that I got a few weeks ago from my gorgeous friend Lala, and I will link her channel in the description box. Most of you who watch me watch Lala. We have been friends now for quite a few years. We keep in touch, we message each other, we talk, and she's just the sweetest, one of the sweetest ladies that I have met here during my journey on YouTube. And I've been on YouTube now for about 7 years. I kept saying 5 years, 5 years, but it's not 5 years. Time has not stood still. 5 years. It's at least 7 years since I started my YouTube channel back then. So I got something on my face. Actually, I have not a peck of makeup on today, not any other than moisturizer. There is no foundation, there's no concealer. This is just me under the lights. I look a little bit better, but lipstick, threw on lipstick, threw on a t-shirt and some jeans, and thought I'm just going to sit down, relax, and get busy. So first of all, I spoke to Lala a little while ago, and I was trying to find this Smith's lip balm that you all know that I'm obsessed with. And I usually get the one in the little round tin, but lately, or I guess like about a year ago, I found them here on Amazon, and they're in the tube like this. So I ordered one, and I thought I'll try it and see if I like it. And of course I fell in love with it. And these last a long, long time because I'm using lipstick a lot of the time, and I usually just use at night. So to moisturize my lips, and it's just the same as the tin, much easier to use, much easier to open. And so I thought, oh, I'll just go back on Amazon and I'll order some more. Well, that was not as easy as I thought. Amazon don't have them, they're sold out. Sephora didn't have them. And we have a store here called Indigo. It used to be called Chapters in Canada. I'm not sure if they have them in the States or not, but they used to sell it. Well, they don't have it. And I just went on like this rabbit hole to try and find this Smith's lip balm. It's American. It's made there. So I just, I've been using it for years, really love the stuff. So I thought, I can't find it, but they had it on the Ulta website. And then when I tried to order it, they don't ship to Canada. They don't sell it here in the Ulta. I think they have one down in Toronto, but they don't sell it there either. So cut a long story longer, I messaged Lala and I said, is there any chance you could stick a couple of these in an envelope for me and send them to me, and I will pay you. So anyway, She did. She went straight out that day or the next day. She found them. She picked me up two and she mailed them to me. But she didn't just mail me these. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Lala did a lot more than that. I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to show you what she sent me. So amazing. I'm so excited. These are, of course, fragrances, you know, fragrances that I have not tried before. And the first one is called Sunscape Pearlescent Parfum. This is what it looks like, sample. And it says here, Sunscape is a conceptual exploration of what a ray of sunshine would smell like if you could bottle one, created in the heart of sunny Texas. And Sunscape features solar citruses of bergamot, lime, and sweet orange, fresh violet, and bluebonnet blossoms, fruity honeydew, some ethereal ginger and frankincense, and a dash of vanilla and brown sugar for warmth. Sunscape is a happy, alluring, and adventurous. For maximum joy, spray generously. So I've already tested this one. This is the only one I've actually tested, and it is just divine. So I'm just going to spray it on here. It absolutely is a ray of sunshine. If sunshine has a smell, this is what it is. And it opens with that burst of citrus. And then as I wore it during the day, what I noticed, it got spicier and spicier, and the ginger and the frankincense started to come out. And, you know, during that dry down, that final dry down, it went warm on me like the sun rays beating down. So it was fresh, like the morning when the sun comes up. That's what it smelled like that freshness. And then as the day went on, the smell of this turned to a warm, sunny fragrance. And that's the only way I can explain it to you. It was absolutely stunning. Definitely a summer, maybe into fall, but primarily a summer fragrance. This is what the bottle looks like. You can see that. That's what the bottle looks like. I just, yeah, this is lovely. I'm going to save this sample and use it more next summer. And I could potentially seeing this be full bottle worthy. It's that good. So that's the first one, and I tried that one right away. Then she also sent me a sample of Mizenser perfumes, Creation Alberto Morales, and that's Alberto Morales expresses his boundless creativity and unique know-how to craft perfumes inspired by his Spanish roots. I've never heard of him. So, you know, these are all brand new to me. It says every fragrance needs a soul, a story, and should stir an emotion. And that is so true. So I'm looking forward to trying that one out. Then she also sent me one that I'm hugely intrigued by. And I've actually tried this one. And it's a little bottle of Ellis Brooklyn Myth Eau de Parfum. This is a dabber. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on and tell you what I think of it. I haven't looked it up. I haven't looked that one up. This is also citrusy. This smells very summery. It smells like there's a lot of like bergamot. There is some flowers in here. This is a citrusy floral fragrance, summery fragrance. So if I find the notes for this, I'm going to post them here on the screen. Another one she sent me was Thames London Patiola. This one. There we go. See that? And this one says luxury. This is a niche luxury British brand which combines Eastern opulence with Western refinement. This is beautiful. This starts off very, very uplifting, very fresh, and it's actually made in England. So, yeah, it's very nice. It's very classy. It's a very classy fragrance. A sample of Oh Hello. This one is basil, um, violet leaf, orange blossom, velvet wood, and patchouli. And I haven't sampled that one yet either, but I will be sampling that one. And one more is called Alto Awake. So that one, let me just have a little sniff at that one. Oh, this smells like chocolate. Whew. But not just chocolate. This smells like the cocoa bean. Wow. This is gourmand. This is definitely gourmand. I don't see what the notes or anything are in it, but wow, this is like coffee and chocolate. But it's that coffee we used to drink when back home in England or Ireland, and it was called camp coffee, and it was a liquid syrupy coffee. I don't know if you can still get that or not, but this smells like, if you know what camp coffee is, can you write it down below? But that's what this smells like. This is really good. Wow, I have to look this up. That's amazing. But it has that cocoa, coffee, chocolatey vibe to it, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. That's the first time I've smelt that one. That is really good. So if you know camp coffee, please write it down in the description. I know I'm dating myself. I'm making myself super, super old. But yeah, so those are the things that Lala sent me. I am so appreciative of you, Lala. You are absolutely a gem to me. I wish we could meet in person. I just adore you so much. And yeah, I appreciate all these lovely samples that people send to me from time to time. It's just so lovely to, to experiment and to experience new fragrances that I otherwise wouldn't have the chance to. Okay, so next on my list is books. So I got in light reading, and I'm also into a heavy reading book. So, I'm trying to balance it out. So I'm starting off with the light reading, which probably I should have ended with the light reading, but it arrived first. So I'm going to talk about this book. I'm going to talk about the author. It's Shannon Cox. Shannon Cox has a channel here. She does vlogs. She also, she's Canadian. She's originally from Newfoundland, but I think she's now living in Alberta. She and I have been friends for a long time. She does makeup. She talks about books. She actually reads books. Like she'll do like she'll do readings on books. So I often will listen to her when I'm walking, and she is it narrating? Yeah, so she's narrating a book, and I listen to her when I walk. So Shannon has talked for a number of years since I've met her, and she has talked about writing her own book. So I actually went over to her channel a couple of weeks ago, and I happened to mention to her, when is your book coming out? And she said, Frances, it's already been published and it's available on Amazon. And I said, what? So she told me what it was, and I went straight and I ordered it. Now, I just received it about a week ago, and as you girls know and guys know, I've been super busy, so I did not. I started reading it right away, but it's not a long book, so you could absolutely read this book in a day, like in a few hours. but I have been taking my time. As you can see, I'm about halfway through. And it's called The Uncertainty of Letting Go by Shannon Cox. So I'm just going to read a little bit on the back. And it just says, in the midst of dealing with the grief of losing her mother, Amy must navigate through rocky waters of the reappearance of her estranged father. The uncertainty of letting go is a story of grief and forgiveness and the beauty of finding your way home. This is a beautiful book. As I say, I picked it up, I started reading it one day, then I set it down, and I haven't lifted it since. So I'm halfway through it, and that was simply one afternoon. So you could absolutely read this quickly. It is an uplifting book. It's an uplifting read. It's also heartfelt. It's a feel-good book as well, and it just keeps you captivated while you're reading the book. You just want to keep reading. You don't want to set it down. I recommend it highly, not because Shannon and I are friends, but because she is a brilliant writer. And it is on Amazon.ca. I'm not sure if you can get it on Amazon.com, but I will link it down below, and you will be able to find it. I'm not sure if it's on audio or not, but it's a lovely little book, beautifully written, and she has another book coming out quite soon, I think. So yeah, Shannon, I'm loving your book, and all you ladies and friends of mine that like a good read, get this book. So on to a more heavy book. For some years, 15 years now, I guess, I've been following the Duggars, watching every week to see, who's going to have another baby and that sort of thing. Of course, we all know, well, we don't all know, but if you know anything about the scandal, then I won't be getting into that. Obviously, I'm going to talk about Jill Duggar's book, and that's hence it's kind of a heavier read. It's a bigger book. It's called Counting the Cost. Goes into I haven't started it yet because I'm still working on Shannon's book, but I had ordered it on Amazon.ca also. I'll link it down below. It's available. It's a bestseller right now, and it's available in audio as well. But it's basically her life story and what happened to her as a child, being in a type of a cult type surrounding, for years thinking that, that's the way things should be. And then she met Derek and got married. And that's when things all started to change for her. But anyway, I'm not going to get into the details. I'm just going to say that, I've been following kind of along some of the people on YouTube who talk about the Duggars and some of the scandals that have happened, and Josh being in jail and all of that sort of thing. But this book here really interested me. I think she's a very brave girl. I think that she met Derek and realized that things were not exactly the way they should be, and she got opened up to a whole different world, and realized she had her own voice. And I think he encouraged her to speak out, and she's, to me, I'm quite inspired by her. So I'm looking forward to reading that book. And if you have gotten this far into the video, then this is a giveaway. Kind of a sneaky giveaway, for those people who aren't into Duggars. They would have already clicked out, and I thought I'll just continue and do a giveaway. And the giveaway will be whatever it is, your choice. Could be a hat, could be a scarf. As I say, I knit these, crochet these little Nora Knits hats, and it's in the name of my granddaughter. So, and I have been known to crochet other things as well, but it will be a hat or a scarf. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is obviously be subscribed. Also go and subscribe to Knit Nora on Instagram. and I'll link that. I think it's in my already in my description about me. I think it's there, but if not, I'll link it down below, and that'll give you an idea of what I have to offer. I have a lot of inventory, so yeah. Let me see. What should we do? I would say some orange hearts. One orange heart or two orange hearts, whatever you decide. That's fine. And then I will know that you have watched to the end. Also wanted to mention that behind me is a picture. It's just a print. My husband very kindly came home a couple of weeks ago, and he had this print, this framed print right here of the Eiffel Tower, and he presented it to me, and I thought, oh, how pretty, and how thoughtful for him to do that. So yeah, so that's new addition to my obsession of Paris. It's really pretty. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I say don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle.